Our roster really outclasses theirs, to be blunt, but they're obviously a really sharp team. Potter's obviously a very brilliant coach, especially when it comes to things like anti-stratting.
He can look for his timing, but now fully aware of Superman trades out from Boba, the last player to plant the spike, but you are not long for this world, buddy. EG dominate. C9.
We have a lot of history. Sentinels, John QT, Kaplan. We've faced off versus them in a lot of do or die scenarios, actually. So for us, that's kind of how we're looking at it.
Postman though, Tens can play this position, he just needs to isolate these fights!
A lot of it's going to be about ourselves. Can we show up, make sure we're not just autopiloting, playing the exact same way we play in every other game, making sure we keep them on their toes.
We have history of being able to constantly work through whatever hurdles we have, and Sentinels is our next one.
Meio que o Dream Team DNA, né? Apesar da gente saber que é um time muito bom, a gente vai entrar com a mesma cabeça, focar no nosso jogo e fazer o nosso melhor para poder sair vitorioso.
Oportunidade, acaba não conseguindo fazer o dele. 3 eliminações pro Artizin, 4 eliminações, Artizin de novo!
MIBR, haven't seen too much of them. They look a lot better than they did last year. Good up for them, but yeah, we're pretty confident in that match, so we just have to play our own game.
Demon 1 caught, knife out, Bart snapping onto 2. The 4 will fall as NRG get to 10.
Eu sinto que a base da NRG já enfrenta times brasileiros há muito tempo, o Marvel, o Crash e o Victor. Então eles já sabem basicamente como que os brasileiros jogam, acho que desde os confrontos deles de antigamente contra a Loud. Mas é sempre um jogo muito bom. Eu joguei também 2 vezes contra eles no ano passado, foram confrontos bem duros. E são jogos que sempre a torcida hypa muito, tipo o público geral hypa muito, é muito legal de jogar.
Everyone, I'm Golden Boy, of course, joined on the desk here. We got Athena, we have Mimi, we have Ender, and we're here to talk about the best dang event in Valorant. It's Super Week!
I love that.
This is too much.
Thus far, every game at Super Week
has been super weak. Play a little game.
Said
to test how well our analysts have been paying attention.
You're a knower, right?
She's gonna work. We're gonna run a clip. Who made this play?
It's MK Ultra for sure.
No, this is calm.
Oh, now.
The nervous dog bark. Yeah, so you want to do here is rush C, right? Okay, good. Hi, Potter. So you tweeted that you've never lost to Kaplan as a coach. I asked Kaplan outside what his thoughts were, and he said, "The nervous dog barks first." Your response to that?
Well, I said what I said. This is definitely a Sentinels game to lose, and we don't care whether we win or lose right now. The pressure's on them, so I said what I said, Kaplan.
Best of luck. How would you try rushing B? Thoughts?
It truly will not, but how they clear Superman, he's tugged onto that 90-degree angle, wants to take the fight to them anyway with the right clicks. Okay, why not? Straight forward, John QT eventually going down here. Left clicks doing enough work here for a 1 versus 1. Sassy, the tap, the camera taken out. Just the confirmation that Sassy now actually sticking and missing onto the cam. Sassy! Not going to be able to get it all the way. That's EG taking the first pistol round here in our series.
Great round from Apop. I mean, he does catch a glimpse. At least if Jorg wasn't paying attention, that will have come up on radar.
enemy remaining.
Influence the fact that Zelsus ended up going down. On top of that, Jorg also gets the kill.
For him. Only one thing really to work for, and it's going to be face doubled. Isolating into the 1v1. 4 bullets left. Tag still in and revealed entirely. He's dodging, he's dancing. Tip-tap at the toes. The snake bite narrowly avoided 1 single bullet. The reload. Call a pause into the round, anything you like, really, at this point, nature just mans up, finds the minerals to just take it to him. Well, they're too worried to grab these guns. I think Tens is considering it. He wants a rifle. It's been dropped down out towards Sand. He realizes now it's been clear. He takes that risk for them, and he's going to be able to relink now and apply that pressure by opening this door.
Usually when he opens the door, though, he has a paranoia to work with. Not this time.
This time, just raw aim and firepower. It's going to persevere for him, but everybody drops and topples 1v1 again. Tens finalizes the fight and puts that round on the board. Sorely needed for a team like Sentinels. You can feel it.
Thrifty.
The tension in the air.
But you also don't want to feed. And so on defense especially, it can tempt you into taking fights that are not set up very well.
They're all going to be toppling here. They just don't quite have the guns for the job. As I say that. Okay, jump in at right click, doing work.
It's actually, I think it's better for Sen if Zekken ends up getting this kill anyway.
Yeah.
Which is probably going to happen.
You saw how important those showstoppers were just to get that momentum going for EG on their own attack side. And if you've watched Lotus at all, you know it.
Avalanche so well that EG, they haven't even had their first ults online for the half. Jorg, we talked about in round 15 using his. The other players are only just now getting, you know, Nightfall, Viper's Pit online. They're still one away.
Yeah.
Derek and Nature still don't have access to these huge tide-shifting...
Oh, we'll put that one back online with the ult orb. Second now, probably going to be using this one to clear out through the side. Yeah, here it is. Offloaded. Let it rip. One target, one kill. It's a matter about a high ground position here. Jorg wants to go fast and rapid into his approach, right into the back section. Stropson to pin it. I mean, Sassy just deals with him. Superman, what is going on there? Intruder in the midst. It's up to 12 now for Sentinels, and one more round will do it.
Back. End up hitting B. And yet, while the loss of hookah control could have been a problem for them, Sen were very quick to realize that and push forward. Back. And as that same Brimsmoke showers.
Shorto, top truck. Damage done. Dealing it out and dishing it out. EG, they got that crossfire for them. Hello. Trying to really let loose with the rocket.
Flawless.
Everybody collapse in a blink of an eye. For them, but with a player disadvantage.
They know Superman is in market, but can Sassy find the timing? No way.
I mean, Ten's just playing this one. Oh, that's a double entertainment! But a player Nature holds that one down. The bodyguard, the VIP, in the correct, precise moment still. Sentinels might have earned themselves a lifeline. Now doubled up, grouped up, got to win out these duels, and damage is done to both of these. A single bullet of Zelsis or Sassy. They will be falling to it. Jorgmo sticking, not quite, doesn't even get half. Got to try and get a move on and a go of this one, at least playing towards those win cards! Sassy! On 1 HP! You're kidding?
How has he done that?
Well, a necessary engagement. They're all over the place, man. They are practically in the wall. Sentinels gained all the ground and more. Thrash now earned from that plant. Ten's going to be leading it forwards here. See if he can get any more sort of entertainments. Yes, he can. And hot on the heel, Sentinels seek to capitalize, but defend it in place. A-Pop, a necessary engagement to win out. John now to do the most. Tens backing away. Will fall, spraying through. Damage done with the bullets, and the reload is online for him. John, chances, 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 and delivers. He's on his feet. He knows he's done them dirty there.
You know, EG winning a few rifle fights or something like that. EG are getting access to the site and the plant down so easily. And then from there, they have tons of utility still to be able to play the post plant. Sen need to find opportunities to stop these hits from coming through. And most of the time on A, at least, EG at the same time as Tens and Zekken tried to fight. Look, they're about to go for that sand crunch. So the sand crunch I was talking about, they had just lost short control to Superman at the exact time they went for that. They could have just played passively.
For that time given, EG reposition. Double up now into Lamps. It's up to Send to see if they can clear most of this one. Sassy has util to do it, but doesn't choose to use it. He wants a contact, but now he can use it. They know his positioning. Drop down from John QT, second flash. No connection here, but he's still going to lock this one down, so the Sassy at least gets the defuse. No, he's had to get off of it. Doesn't get the half! And another kill! Locked down for EG here. Evened up 11-11. Pause into the play here, but a Paranoia is a second wave of that util. It's allowed him to try and at least get a bit more ground. Jorgamo granted one. It's with that kill, pressing forward, seeing if they can use all that util. EG winning it out with his pistol round once more. Under their belt, just keeping it going.
Very nicely done. They had a stun nade combo to deal with Wingman. That they're in just a straight up 5v5. But not only does it kind of delay the retake and stop EG from capitalizing on the fault line, he gets a kill off the back of it and can snowball that because Zelsis picks up a weapon. What a way of turning things to me. They're in just no team do well on defense. Coming into this match, we had 7 rounds total from both teams combined on defense. So maybe EG have already done enough by getting 6.
Something is going amiss right now, but we'll see and find out. Cool.
The way that they played that clutch situation towards the end is excellent. What an avenue for Esports to find an opening. But look at this.
Yeah.
Superman, Nature, they tap the plant a couple times, bait that out. All of the utility from Zelsis baited, the peak baited from Zekken. Zelsis doesn't swing with. And they separate a 2v2 into 2 individual 2v1.
Put up now with him and Zelsis spamming and spraying away with a no effect will reveal these positions, and Jorgamo forced to respect it. He backs away now.
C's caught onto John.
But it all comes down to this. C's will slow them down. Knife against it close. They're going to do it with just that subpar weaponry. All down to the fight. Zelsis comes alive.
That's outrageous that Sen keep themselves alive there. It was all set up. Alley-oop for the EG slam dunk, and they couldn't get it across the line.
One, what happened against Lev? And 2, how are you approaching Eth, I'm gonna stop you right there. I have a quick question for you. Actually, 2-pronged question. 1, what happened against Lev? And 2, how are you approaching the next match as an IGL with comps?
Definitely just played our worst Valorant, I think I've ever seen. I think these guys have probably ever seen. And luckily, everything was easily fixable. So, you know, we had 1 day to fix it, and I think we're going confident for this game.
Best of luck.
Here's the big iron ring out across this B site. He's going to step up. Ardazine finds one, marked down. Crashes opts not to try and swing that in instead. Takes another big hit and is forced back behind the pillar. Time, we're getting short. Ardazine on the wrap here. High-low set up, but he's going to break it apart. Okay, Ethan's able to hold on to the one first, but Ardazine gets there. And already some energy for MIBR.
I mean, that should just not be winnable. That was a 4v5. I don't know what happened to RGL, but that is a very good point. Something tells me we're not going to see that today. Don't want to curse anything here, but something tells me MIBR, they'll at least get 1 round. Greens, but I don't think they put enough emphasis on just pinching into those guys. Such free kills stuck there. Positions known. Classics. I mean, credit to Victor there. The people who've been demanding his return to Raze will be happy after that round. Vindicated for sure.
8-4. Victor right now leading the raid for
NRG that have been at the top forever. Super team material. And at the end of the day, even if these guys are making mistakes, it's not their best game as far as the team play. you still have to beat them in gun duels, and that is a tough ask.
Firepower, that's the term he used. Timo want to leap out of equalize, playing from heaven, and Ethan sees JCC walk straight into him. NRG now, which is all of this from the Rays. He knows JCC's going to be there. Man, he's having a good game. Now pressure in towards Mail. Artazine, though, this time the Blade Storm strikes true. He's got 2 for the round. Looking to pressure down. Doesn't see Demon 1 inside the Cloudburst, and Crashies is going to be a problem here. 2 up for NRG. It's Crashies versus 2. In the post plant. Time is short, but MIBR can play with his... Oh, my goodness! Gonna have to get up early in the morning to get the better of Crashies like that. RGL the deal with... Demon want to leap out of equalize, playing from heaven, and Ethan sees JCC walk straight into him. NRG now, it's just RGL to deal with. And Demon 1's found 3. Spike is loose. And RGL has to stand up, but he's able to split up NRG. Demon 1 knows he's low. Ethan takes a chunk of damage off him.
Obscuring vision.
Here's the swing, and it's good, RGL. Always good for a bit of a clutch. Demon 1 gives a bit of ground. Artazine's able to take him here. Victor and Ethan now start to feel the tension.
30 seconds
Artazine's
left.
dropped, and Antio Meister's made his way out of main. Victor hears all of this though, and FRZ no good. He'll try to go for a Viper's Pit. Just Artazine left now. And he is going to be encircled. Ethan. Now Artazine knows the Omen is TP'd into B main. He's got no choice but to try and fight his way out of this. He will not be allowed to leave the arena with a gun. Demon 1. I'm along with their Cypher player. Here's the group here from MIBR. This time along with their Cypher player. That may be because they have a neural theft up, and FRZ would love to make use of it here. As a part of a greater whole, the rest of his team. Here comes Artazine, straight over towards the elbow, but Victor's a little bit better. The kill trip pays off. Cybercage throwing up another trip, reveals another free kill for Victor. And it's all too easy for this man. Marv chimes in, but Victor, he's the conductor. Here's it.
Now, 12-3.
So guys, remember, I am playing a duelist after all.
Yeah, going for a couple clips for the montage there at the end. The confidence eco kills. You gotta get those as a duelist. And honestly, after what happened to them last week against Lev, need to be watched at the end being covered. I mean, that is so drilled. I mean, what can you say? Just everything they need to be watched at the end being covered. I mean, that is filthy.
Dang, indeed.
That is absolutely nasty from Crash. He is so drilled.
Absolute cinema.